Hi. So thank you so much for picking me out for the interview. I know jobs in conservation just really don't get enough recognition, so I'm glad the local news is doing a story on it. So I'm Claire Keating, and I'm a park ranger. Protecting the planet is really important to me, and it's pretty much what I've dedicated my life to. As a child and young adult, I spent a lot of time at local parks, and caring for the environment has always been really important to me. Parks have always been a big part of my life. I grew up going to them, and as a young adult, I continued going to them, and they were a big part of my upbringing. It was only natural for me to really go into this field. And making sure our planet's beautiful ecosystems are here for generations to come is one of the most important parts of my job. I want my children and grandchildren to be able to enjoy this planet like I do, and I feel so lucky that I get to do my part to protect the Earth's future every day. So I went to school for conservational biology. I started at Valencia to get my general AA, and then I transferred to USF Tampa to complete my bachelor's in conservation biology. Overall, my education cost about $25,410. $6,180 at Valencia and $19,230 at USF Tampa. Fortunately for me, FAFSA combined with the Florida prepaid plan my parents set up when I was little covered most of it. And while I was never the most academics individual, I still managed to complete my bachelor's, thanks to several incredible professors and resources available to me at both schools. I always knew I was going to do something with the environment ever since I was little. When I was really little, I thought I was going to be a zoologist. And then as I got older, I realized that the environment as a whole was really important to me, and that I wanted to do something more for conservation. So here I am as a park ranger now. And then along with the degree that I got, I also got a few certifications. I'm certified in prescribed fires, along with a few other things. This is an important part of being a park ranger. We do prescribed fires to promote new growth within our forests. So, and of course, the more park rangers that you have that can do prescribed fires, the safer your prescribed fires are going to be. So, prescribed fires are important. And I could be a park ranger without the certifications that I have, but it definitely makes a big difference, because again, then I wouldn't be able to participate in the prescribed fires. And there are plenty of park rangers here that don't have the certification. So when we do prescribed fires, they have to go and handle the other duties around the park, whereas the few of us that are certified get to handle the prescribed fire, which is a lot of fun. As a park ranger, what I do daily changes every day, which is actually one of my favorite parts of the job. Sometimes I'm surveying animal populations or checking water quality, and then other days I'm helping with park maintenance and things like prescribed fires. Other duties that I perform are writing reports about the health of the environment. I write reports to the DEP, Department of Environmental Protection. I also take care of some administrative duties, like taking entrance fees at the front of the park, picking up phone calls, that kind of thing. We also, as a park ranger, I clean park facilities. So, like cleaning the bathrooms, taking out trash, changing light bulbs, all that is done by park rangers. We also do things like mowing lawns and that kind of thing. And then, of course, I get to talk with the public and educate them all on the conservation and the importance of taking care of our parks. While I was in college, I had to interview people in my future field, and I interviewed an environmental specialist named Catherine, who told me about the prescribed fire certifications, which I probably wouldn't have known about if she hadn't told me. And then I also got to speak with a fellow park ranger named Megan, who kind of who gave me some insight about the less glamorous parts of rangering. For instance, park rangers make $20,000 to $30,000 a year, and that's really not very much, especially considering all the things that we have to accomplish. For instance, things like wildfires, those are fought by park rangers and firefighters. And so we really don't get the monetary value of our job paid to us. But I still think it's worth it. No one goes into park rangering for the money. You go into it for the passion. So thank you so much for speaking with me today, and I hope I got to teach everyone a little bit about jobs in conservation and park rangers. I hope to see some more in the future. Thank you.